We had a friend who was an underwater diver, worked on big oil platforms.
Yeah.
And he said, being deep in the water, sometimes you'll get bumped by something and you don't know what it is. Have you had a few of those?
Yeah, man, we used to decompress for long periods of time, like super deep in the ocean. You know, I can't talk about depths and all this stuff, but it would be pitch black, you can't see anything, and you're just hanging like on a D-ring on this line, this lizard line coming up. And you're just hanging there for like a couple hours. And can you imagine you're just hanging there and you're so bored, but you're like trying to remain calm. But when you start to think about your predicament, your situation, you're dangling in the abyss of the ocean, you know, on a lizard line, and you're just like this, and you're essentially bait for a great white shark to come and snap you in half. And after one of these iterations, and you finally come up out of the abyss, you know, the pitch black, and I came up and I asked one of the senior dudes, you know, these guys are hard as nails, and he had been there like 6 years at SV. I said, bro, I was like, aren't you terrified that a great white is gonna come up and just blast you in half? And he's like, no, bro. He goes, no, you know what scares me? And I was like, great, you know, like I'm glad I asked him. What? I said, what? He said, a giant squid coming up from the abyss and just destroying you and eating you with his beak. And I was like, oh my God, now I'm gonna think of that, you know, this whole time.